Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. Hope you guys having a good day, or hope that you guys have better days ahead. This is Marlon here, and this is the national weather discussion and the tropical update of Wednesday, September 3rd, 2025. Well guys, before we can get to the weather discussion, I'm gonna make some announcements right now. So the first announcement, I owe you guys an apology for not being there since last Tuesday because, last Wednesday I had things to do. I was shopping. Then last Thursday I picked up my bro from the airport. But, however, I slowly started getting sick. And then after that, on Friday, I truly got sick, costing me my work day, which meant that why? Because I had a fever, felt nauseous, but even that didn't really stop me from, just dropping off my dad at the airport. And then after that, I went home and tried to fall asleep and try to eat, but was still nauseous. And then I ended up getting myself cured. Hold on a minute. Then I took something, drank sparkling water, which turned out it helped reduce my nausea. Then I still got some fever left over. Then my nose was still stuffy. And then the next morning, the symptoms started to fade just a little bit. But I still had a leftover fever, which started to wane down just a little bit. And my nausea was gone. And then, folks, I still had, I started having headaches, which was bad. And it all started right around Saturday night. I thought, hey, I could probably stream on Sunday. Because I was still recovering from getting sick. But turns out I was in the eye of the hurricane. The eye of the hurricane. Can you not believe it? And then on Sunday night, I got headaches and felt sick again. And then still had a runny nose, coughed a lot. Then on Monday, I had to drop my brother off to the airport. But yet, I got a headache. I had to drive with the headache. And then my headache, started lowering. There was less of it later in the day, but it was still there. It was still there, but no fever though. And stuffy nose was still a thing for me. And then yesterday, I went back to work, but still I had leftover headache. And a little bit of stuffy nose, that's still left over though, as well. But no fevers, no nausea, nothing like that. Then I picked up my dad, and then he went back to upstate. That's all I can say at that point. All right, but here I am, feeling better, you guys. And now, ready to kick ass and talk about the weather. If you know what I mean, you guys. I missed you guys. But the illness was just so bad. Because after all, I had Bieber fever. I'm kidding. There's no such thing. There's no really a Bieber fever. I mean, Bieber fever only happens to those who have been a fan of Justin Bieber. I am not much of a fan of Justin Bieber, just so you know, folks. I was just joking with you guys because I got that joke from back in the day when I was watching Ryan Higgins videos from back in like the early 2010s, late 2000s. I mean, it was a thing back then. He was a thing back then on YouTube. I mean, he still does, some stuff, but on Higa TV, and nowadays he's on Twitch. Yeah, he plays video games. He plays Fortnite. I think he plays Valhalla or something like that. Sometimes Minecraft and other games as well. But I have not really kept up with him over the years. I mean, it's been a thing for him being on Twitch since the pandemic. But yeah, it's just unbelievable, folks, that a lot of things have happened, and not really for the better or for the worse, though. Depends. Alright, folks, now I am back, and for the second announcement, that, well, I'm also gonna do the weather tomorrow, and along with Minecraft, we're gonna get back to that. Kingdom Hearts 2, we will also get back to that on Saturday and Sunday too. So yeah, this is gonna be awesome. Alright, now, without further ado, let's talk about the weather. Okay, so what do we got so far, folks? Okay, so we have 41 active weather alerts. We have one severe thunderstorm warning in Kansas, with an estimated hail size of 2.5 inches in diameter. Wind speed could be as fast as 60 miles an hour, and the damage threat could be considerable, yet it'll expire in 54 minutes. 5 flash flood warnings are in Arizona, Mississippi, and Canada. 7 special weather statements in Tennessee, Mississippi, Kentucky, California, and Alabama. Hold on a minute. Alright, I'm back. 4 extreme heat warnings, 2 dense fog advisories, 9 air quality alerts, 6 flood warnings, and 7 red flag warnings. Okay, so let's go right into region by region. So what do we have here? Well, folks, I can tell you this, is that there are some thunderstorms that are popping up in some places throughout the Appalachian Mountains. Starting off with West Virginia and some parts of the interior part of Virginia, near Pittsburgh as well, with some showers that are coming from Ohio, but they're moving to the northeast, and another one coming from Kentucky, but we'll deal with that momentarily. We do have thunderstorms throughout Maine and northern New England, but Vermont and New Hampshire, they have dissipating clouds and showers there, but still plenty of thunderstorms in the interior parts of Maine. In southern New England, it's quite dry, and especially throughout much of upstate New York, New Jersey, the rest of Pennsylvania, the Delmarva Peninsula, the rest of Virginia, and much of Maryland, but western Maryland may have some clouds and a few showers there. There is a stationary front with a low pressure center just offshore from the northeast, folks. And as we move down south, as you can see, we're looking at a wide picture right now. So we have an area of high pressure just sitting over the Carolinas and parts of Georgia right now, as you can see. And just about a few hours ago, there have been some showers there. And we go to Alabama, Mississippi. There are some thunderstorms in that part of the South. Special weather statements are there. But there is one flash flood warning just located north of Meridian, Mississippi. Thunderstorms are present in northeastern Mississippi, near Tupelo, in Corinth. And a special weather statement to the east of Memphis. and throughout Tennessee. Plenty of thunderstorms in the past 3 hours. Moving to the east, Nashville, they're in the clear, but whatever. Chattanooga is clear too. Johnson City, not much is happening. Knoxville, getting thunderstorms in just a few minutes, folks. Georgia, you're seeing Atlanta in the past 3 hours. They've been getting thunderstorms, yet they've been exiting outward to the southeast, dissipating. Now we go to Florida, where there is a flood warning near just northwest of DeLand, Florida, just west of Daytona Beach. But in South Florida, it's quite a drag right there down south, where there are lots of thunderstorms there in South Florida, the Everglades, and some parts of the I-95 corridor and the Florida Turnpike. They are getting thunderstorms there. Some of them may be popping up, and I do see some thunderstorms coming offshore, heading towards the Space Coast and into Palm Bay, Sebastian, Melbourne, along the southwestern part of Florida. Just some approaching clouds, showers, a few thunderstorms approaching southwestern Florida. Hold on a minute. All right. Naples and Marco Island, thunderstorms are there. Tampa, for the most part, just a few clouds and showers passing by through the Bay Area. North Florida, it's mostly dry. Few clouds, pop-up showers are here and there in the Panhandle of Florida. Louisiana and Arkansas, they have some passing pop-up showers and thunderstorms. In southern and western Arkansas, the Little Rock had some thunderstorms that have been passing hit and miss in the past 3 hours, but that is starting to become less in terms of the amount of thunderstorms there are in the area. Louisiana, there are thunderstorms moving to the southeast, moving into Baton Rouge, Lafayette, and New Orleans. They're going to get some thunderstorms just in some places in the Big Easy. And in northeastern Louisiana, still you got some thunderstorms there, but some of them may come from Arkansas. Then we go to Texas and Oklahoma. So we do have air quality alerts in the Houston, Galveston metro area, Dallas-Fort Worth metroplex. Thunderstorms, they are still rolling throughout the Gulf Coast and the parts in the panhandles of Texas and Oklahoma. But the rest of Oklahoma, it's quite dry. In the meantime, I'm going into the Great Lakes region, the Ohio River Valley. There are thunderstorms on the eastern sides of Ohio and Kentucky, with two special weather statements on the eastern edge of Kentucky. Northern Illinois, a few showers and thunderstorms there, and as well as a line of thunderstorms cutting through Chicago and places like Burlington right now. Springfield, they're about to get it momentarily. But right now, Chicago, they are not having it. A cold front, as you can see, folks, is dominating the Midwest from Sault Ste. Marie all the way down to Chicago, to Des Moines, and even just a cold front that's still remaining in Nebraska. Well, we'll go a little further, sooner. And, you know what I mean? Anyway, let's move on to the Great Lakes region, where there is area of surface rotations. You can see it's moving counterclockwise. Cold front is passing through Michigan right now. Traverse City getting thunderstorms. Cold fronts approaching Detroit. Bay City